American Tea Leaves, Friday, November the 20th, 2020. Dear Mustafa, as the election of the oldest American president moves with Zimmer-frame pace towards its final conclusion, it behoves us all to reflect. The overall results of this election contain patterns of intriguing inconsistencies. But in our current heated climate, this postcard needs a disclaimer. I am no Trump supporter, as even to voice the slightest uncertainty brings on a wave of admonishment from friends, family, and further afield. The first paradox of this election is, for such an apparently loathed individual as Donald Trump, he sure got a lot of votes. 73 million of them. 10 million more than 4 years ago, and in fact, the second most votes ever. These votes reduced the Democrats' majority in the House of Representatives from 35 to 13, a shocking result. Now just the Senate results in Georgia on January the 5th remain. This was no blue wave, not even a ripple, at best a trickle. This means that the Mr. T brand of politics is with us for years to come. The result? Apparent bogeyman gets 73 million votes, more House seats, and possibly the Senate. The second paradox of this election is which part of the electorates each of the candidates appealed to. In a complete reversal, it was Trump's Republican Party who was talking to the non-managerial class voters across racial and gender lines, for whom globalization and tech dominance have actually been burdens. Biden's Build Back Better slogan never stood a chance of swaying these voters. They do not want to go back. It was no golden age for them. The Democrats under Biden are now a weird cocktail of the US managerial elite and the poor. Tech plutocrats, Wall Street, big biz, and academia all mixed together with some social justice. The result? The two parties are rebranding. The third paradox is a call for unity and civility by Democrats. After 4 years of probes, special prosecutors, and impeachment, it is delusional to call for togetherness. Democrats have demonstrated that a complete lack of any cooperation does provide electoral results. I expect this favour to be reciprocated. The result? Deeper divisions and fractured politics. Finally, quantitative easing, an action that all politicians agree upon, has always had distorting effects. We have written on this many times, but simply, if the government creates massive debt on one side of their ledger, then an equally massive asset has to appear on the other side. Books have to balance. The assets that have gone up in value have been equity markets, most notably technology, bond prices, and real estate. What has not gone up in value, in real terms, is income, and most notably the income of those non-managerial voters. Mr. T still remains their only totem. Ironically, it seems that Biden Democrats have decided to forgo this income-dependent voting pool and focus on the new electorally successful coalition of the new brand, the Pluto Poor. Trump's Republican brand of Make America Great Again, MAGA, is alive, but needs a new standard bearer, one that will take on the global tech lords, but without the ick factor. See you next week, Chris.